Hi guys, it's Marvel of the East. I don't know if you can see, but I'm at Slaughter Roundabout, Transamadi, Port Harcourt, and I'm heading to Rumasi to meet a guy who does a rare kind of job. Let's meet him, guys. So I've asked the driver, and he said transport to Rumasi from Slaughter is 200 naira. So let's go. And I entered immediately, and it was not quite long. Other passengers came and we moved immediately.
Welcome to Rumasi.
Okay guys, just stepped out of my vehicle now, the public transport I use. Remember I paid 200 to this place. I'm at Rumasi, Inobiapo local government here in Rivers State. Remember, this is the second richest local government in Nigeria. And if you look closely, you see that the weather is not so bright. It's a little bit cloudy and it's drizzling. So the reason is because here in West Africa, by this time of the year, is usually a raining season. So this is the time most farmers do their jobs. I'm here to meet the guy, so let's go to his office and let's meet him. I think I have explained why the weather is not bright. It's because it's raining season. As at yesterday, rain fell here heavily, and today is cloudy. And I believe before the end of today, it might also rain. Remember, most farmers enjoy this season because they do a lot of farming work now. So let's go. So I'm with him now. Let's meet him. Chama, how far now?
Oh well.
What's your name now?
I'm not Belema.
Belema.
If you just call me Belema, yeah.
What do you mean Belema self?
Okay, Belema na love.
I know. Please introduce yourself.
Okay. I'm Tamno Belema.
Okay.
But as I said, you can call me Belema.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm a printer. Understand? I do any kind of printing. Banners, stickers, flyers, programs, anything that pertains printing, ID card, anything.
Me and you, your accent immediately change.
Now we to learn for school. Now we practice small.
Okay,
I want to get the opportunity to speak the good English to speaker.
So then, but tell us a little bit about yourself. You're Belema, but then tell us your local government and all that.
Okay. I'm from Rivers State here.
Uh-huh.
I'm from Rivers State.
Okay.
I'm a Calabari boy.
Okay.
Understand this? I was born in Port Harcourt here, where they call Abonima, so that's where I was born. You understand?
Before this time now, you were saying something about this job. Sorry to cut you off around that time, but then tell me more about this job. What is this and how come about this?
Okay, actually, I'm employed here, you understand? It's not my own personal business, although we play a very key role here to ensure the daily activities goes on smoothly, you understand? So, I've actually worked here for a very long time, you understand? And we do a lot of things, like I said. Anything that has to do with printing, we do all of that.
Okay, then, before you got to this point, tell us about how your life was.
Okay. Well, after I finished secondary school, you understand, while I was writing GC, my dad, you understand, so with that I couldn't continue. I couldn't go into the higher institution, so I just had to look for something to do. So I had to learn this job, you understand, and so far it has been helping me. You understand, it has been helping me. I don't steal, I don't do some kind of things like that.
Is this the only place you've worked ever since then?
I worked in a place before, you understand, but I didn't work there for long, and then I started working here. So
before you started working here. Yeah. So I see some heavy machines here. What are they used for, and can you explain to me how come about them?
No problem. So this one, this is our flex machine. Okay. It's called a large format machine.
Okay.
It is used, as you can see, it's used for printing banners. Any size of banners at all, you print on this. All those billboards you see outside, you print on this machine. It's strictly for printing banners.
Like no matter how the size is, you print it and merge them together.
Yes, you merge them together, which I'll show you later how we merge them together.
All right. So
then this one is for stickers.
Okay.
Mostly for stickers, for window graphics.
Okay.
Stickers, window graphics. We have the one we call transparent stickers too, you understand. So, but basically it's a sticker machine. We call it SAV machine.
Oh.
Yeah. So the same as these other ones too.
Okay.
It's the same thing. So we can mass produce, you understand?
Okay. Yes.
We don't just rely on one, just as we have another of this big one there too. Okay. We have this one 3. So when we have plenty of jobs, we just produce on all of them, you understand?
Okay then, but for someone, like you said, you're employed here. Like, if you have the opportunity to create a business like this where you employ other people to work as an African, would you like to do it?
Of course, that is actually the plan, the dream we all have, you understand, me and my colleagues, But it's just that, creating this kind of business is very expensive, you understand. These machines are not very easy you can't easily afford them. They run into millions, you understand. So that is why we're still working, you understand, and hoping that maybe one day things might turn out well for us and they'll be able to start from somewhere, you understand. Yeah.
I love how you single-handedly explain this part of me. How it all works.
Okay, so let's start with this. Okay, so as
Make it snappy, right?
yeah. So after we're done printing, you understand? After we finish printing, if it's a very big job, if it's a small one, there's no need to join.
Okay.
Like we have sizes like 3x2, 5x5, those kind of jobs, they are small. You don't need to join them.
Yes.
But for a big job like this job now is actually, let me check the size on the system here. The size is 29.7 by 23.7, meaning we can't print it at once on the machine. So we have to go and join. We have to print part by part, you understand, and then merge them together with our sewing machine, which I'm going to show you now.
Let's go there. Okay.
So I belong to some.
Right. Okay.
So this is called pocketing. This was what I did now. Okay. I did this one before. It's called pocketing. This is where the pipe passes through.
Okay.
You see there's a hole here. Okay.
So if I pass.
Yeah,
right?
this is where it passes.
And it's sealed and nothing can remove it, right?
Yes. You can see.
Okay. Then what's this?
This is the sewing machine or pocketing machine, whichever one you choose to call it. Right. This is what we used to do the sewing, where pipe will pass through and then to also join two different banners together.
Okay, then let's go with it. Ever since you've been doing this job, what are the things you're grateful for and thankful for?
Well, with this job, I've been able to, pay most of my bills. You understand? I've been able to live on my own. I feed from here. I do a lot of things from here. Everything a young boy is supposed to do for himself, you understand, without having to beg someone else or steal. Okay. Or commit some societal vices.
What's your personal advice to young people out there who don't see it, who don't find getting a skill or even working as something interesting in this present day?
Well, my advice to them is it pays to do something legal. You understand? It pays to do something that you have no fear in mind when you're doing it. You're at peace with yourself, you understand? You find joy doing it, you understand? Yeah. And you get your pay legally without having to beg or rob anybody else, you understand? So my advice to them is, no matter the skill, just keep shame or pride aside and just do what is good for the society and for yourself too. Okay. Yeah.
So you said it pays to do a legal job, right?
Yes.
So I'm asking you now, as an African, how would you see it if this particular job you're doing here in Port Harcourt, River State, if your services are needed in other African countries, how would you see it?
It's a very good one, you understand, because already as it is, we do way billing already outside of the states, you understand? So imagine if somebody wants a job. There are even some stickers we print and they send abroad. Okay. Where people come to print stickers for ugu, people who export ugu and some other things we grow here in Nigeria. They are already exporting our jobs outside, you understand?
Yeah.
So if it's going to be that easy to get clients from outside Nigeria, why not? It's going to be a blessing for us and the company too.
Then to you, economically, how do you think it will affect Africa as a continent?
Well, economically, I think it will. If they remove some of these restrictions, you understand, and people can freely move from one country to another, I think the tariff and all of those payments you have to make to get things, to other countries will not be there anymore. So it will drive down the cost of, some commodities. Like labeling some of these things outside will not cost much. Like when you have to do some settlements, get some documents and all that, you understand? Those things cost money. But if you don't need all those things, you can just really go to just carry your things and, we build them there, and then it will just drive down the cost of some of these things, of exporting some of these things.
Okay, that means as an African, you believe that if Africans come together and unite together as one continent and start doing things as one continent, it's going to favor us as Africans.
Of course,
then
it definitely favors us.
Let's say you have the opportunity now to speak to any African leader or to speak to those ruling us in Africa here. What word can you tell them, to better us as citizens?
Well, If there's anything I'm going to tell the government, you understand, is to do better, is to copy their counterparts in the West, you understand, who are after the good of the people, who do things for the masses, you understand, who do things to favor the masses, you understand, and then keep their selfishness and greed aside. I think by so doing, they'll be able to make the continent a better one for all of us. Yeah.
How do you feel that I came all the way from Transamadi to come get you interviewed today at Rumumasi?
Well, I feel very happy. I feel very happy. It's okay.
Okay, it makes sense, right?
Yes,
Ma,
yes.
you want
Yeah.
to speak?
Yeah.
Okay, let's meet her. Let's meet her. Ma, you have a message to give us?
Yes, I'm also into printing.
Okay, you also into, okay then. Okay, what do you want to say?
Sorry,
this
what's
YouTube.
what's the name of your page?
My name is Marvel of the East. I show the unseen side of Africa. So as it is like this now, he's a printer. What? Come. You say you do what again, please?
I do printing.
So explain to her so she can relate.
No. I'm also into printing.
You're also into
The
printing.
name of my company is EJNS Printing Press.
Okay, then where is the office?
Is the next.
Okay, the next
office,
door.
yes.
But then do you have your factory where you do your printing?
Yes, I have.
Is
And
it-
also, Lias, we work together. Too.
Okay, is it far from here? Would you want to show us?
No, it's at Rumas.
Okay, it's at Rumas.
Moji, sorry.
Okay, at Moji.
Yes.
Okay, that is Moji is in what local government?
No, it's still in the same local government.
Okay, the same local government. Okay, but
So,
then
but is there any other?
no, do you have any message to give? Like, we are trying to promote African excellence. You don't know, but to be honest with you, you guys are part of the people holding the economy of the continent and the country, because it is as a result of you doing jobs like this that you're able to create wealth. And imagine when we have a lot of people in different fields, doing one or two things, trying to create opportunity for as they break, people they come on, see what they go feel do. Imagine that kind of a situation. So
I think that we're trying to encourage government to, because most of us who have talent, we also have the ideas, but the problem is that most of the time the basic amenities like electricity and the rest, but we have the population, we have the market is here.
crazy.
Everything, whatever we need to do the job, very good jobs that people outside will be proud of, but the challenge we're having is our those things I've just mentioned, but we're encouraging our people if they can assist us. Because another one of the problems we have is capital, and then the other things like electricity and the rest. So we're encouraging them to come in here because there's market here. There's seriously market. There is. So we're encouraging even investors to come and invest to help us.
a lot of our brothers in diaspora, they don't even believe that we are trying. Sometimes they consider us here as lazy. I don't know. We have brothers in the diaspora. They say, on our way to Nigeria and are lazy, but they don't know that we are eager to do work, but we don't have those things. No, man. For the sake of this video, you just came in. I would like to know a little bit about you. Would you like to, tell a little bit about yourself so that people can also understand?
Okay, my name is Mrs. Amaka Ojukwu.
Okay.
So I studied technical education. I've been in this business for the past 20 years. That's what I've been using to, train my children. I have some graduates and I have some other people, that are still feeding from me. So it's from this business. I was working as I served with Nigerian Air Force.
Okay.
I worked with them for some years, but because I was not regularized, so I had to look out for other things I can do to help my family, to be able to help my people too. Because after training you in school, you cannot just, be telling them stories. So we had to enter into. I saw the business. I had to go and learn. I went to a printing press, learn everything about them, and then I start off. So we have some machines that we use to print. But just like I told you, the business is a good business. This printing is a very good business.
Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Looking back to your life, before now that you were working for the government and now that you're doing yourself or personal business, how can you, rate your life, your lifestyle?
You can't compare. Okay. I said, I did, I served and then I was working. Every month I look up to salary. And that salary is not enough. You pay your transport, you do everything, and then you will stay towards the end of the day. You do lesson for students. I was teaching them technical drawing in Air Force Secondary School, Port Harcourt. So I did all those things, and at the end, you will not be able to have, break even, to be able to take care of your family and take care of your people. So I had to take the bull by the horn, and I left the teaching job. and I came into printing, and it has been helping. It's just those little things I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
It's a very good business. It's a business that when you invest, you just see the results coming out immediately.
You said you thought you were once a teacher, right?
Yes.
If your student sees this video now, what message can you give them? Those ones you taught back in those days.
Okay, I will encourage them, of which I know some of my students. I usually see them. When I see them, in fact, they are very, very marveled. So I'm encouraging them that you don't even sit up. The most important thing in education is for you to just make sure that you get the basic, which is, having the knowledge of, whatever you're doing. And then you will have to, we don't just blame only government. We need to get up. We need to get up and help ourselves. So I'm encouraging them. If there are some of them that have finished school, I'm encouraging them to start doing something. Don't just wait. For those that are also working, we're also encouraging you to help those that are on ground. We need your help to be able to, make Nigeria greater. So we need you to help us.
All right, ma'am. So this last one, I know you're in a haste, but then this last one, you made mention of, working for the government, and then you later switched to a personal private business. Now, a lot of young people out there are still onto that mindset of, okay, let me go to school, let me study this. Maybe after my studies, I will look for a job. Is that still working for us as Africans? Is that system still working for us?
Well, for some people, yes, it works. But it's most of us, maybe because of the population, maybe because of the system, most of us, is not what we study that we are seeing ourselves with. So I'm encouraging us that if you don't get maybe the right job you're looking out for, please man up. Try and start doing something. Help out. Try and take care of yourself. Try and take care of your family. Before you know it, in fact, it's even better. Because when I left the school, I was thinking that's the worst thing that will happen to me.
You,
but when I came out, I now discovered that even the money that is being paid me in a month
was peanuts.
was just peanuts.
Yeah.
To be frank, was just peanuts.
Okay, then
because I fuel the car, go to school, and at the end of the month, the money itself will not even buy the fuel. Not to talk of other things around. So please, I'm encouraging us. Let's try and work hard and make Nigeria great. If you're in position to help, please help.
All right.
If you're there too, that you are looking for the knowledge, please start doing something. There are so many things to learn. This printing job is something that is very easy to learn. Very, very easy.
And if a lot of people go into it, it will also create more opportunities.
Yeah.
The last question I'll ask you, you said Ojuku. You called your name. I don't know. Do you have any connection with the late Odumegwu Ojukuma?
Okay, we are from the same place side. Okay. I'm from Nobi, while he's from Nnewi, the same Anambra State.
Okay, that means you're okay.
No,
you're
we are not.
Okay.
We are not related.
Okay, you guys are not related,
Yes,
but then you're from the same tribe. All right, then. Thank you very much. My name is Marvel of the East. Check me on YouTube. You see the video. You spoke well.
Of the
East, yes. Thank you very much, man. For the sake of or the purpose of this video, if someone watches and feel like, okay, I like how you shared your personal story, and I love how you said everything about the work, and the person feel like, okay, I want to give you a contract to print something for me. No, not minding that the place is not your own, but for the fact that you're the person behind this particular story now, please, how can someone reach out to you, please?
Okay, you can reach out to me on my WhatsApp line. You can either call me or send me a DM, my WhatsApp, and my number is 080 34847323.
Okay. In case you're watching from outside Nigeria, please do well to add our country's code. Then the next man standing close to him is his co-worker. He was the guy behind the camera. My guy that is supposed to hold camera for me didn't come with me today. So in short, I don't know if he knows that I actually had an appointment today. But anyways, so he's the guy behind them. Guy, what's your name?
My name is Emeka.
Emeka, where are you from now?
Okay, I'm from Rivers State, Obobo. Obobo Nkoro.
Obobo, now be Emeka.
Yes, now you don't understand. You don't understand.
God, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you for assisting me. Marvel of the East. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, comment and share this video. Thank you. Bye.